This is how I used to store my hand saws. This method wasn't really good because I couldn't store any more saws. Plus, they started dropping with a very light bump, so it was quite annoying. So I decided to store them differently. I started looking for a handsaw rack design that I liked, and I found this style. It's a bit like a broomstick holder that you would see in the laundry. So off camera, I cut these pieces of wood. They were simply put together with some glue and brad nails. I used this scrap 12mm plywood as a spacer to make sure the gaps are the same. And this is how the dowels are put in between, and because there's friction between the dowel and the saws will be held there. And this is what I got after leaving it in the bench vise overnight. This is where I made slots for the handsaws by making the height of the table saw blade the same as the depth of the slots. I then split the whole holder to roughly halves. The dowel that I decided to use used to be part of a clothes rack, so it had some rubber coating on it, which was good because I wanted to have a friction between the saw and the rack itself. Before I called it they were done, I had to do some more sanding. Luckily, I had some helps.
Oh, いいね。
Now that the main construction's done, only thing I had to do was get the measurements between two holes where I will be putting these hooks to. So this is where I'm just transferring all the marks and angles of those hooks that would go onto the pegboard. After marking a drill starting point, I started vertically drilling a tiny bit, and after that slowly tilted the whole drill so that I could make a diagonal hole. Using a little larger drill bit, I made the entrance hole a little bit larger on each side so that the hooks can fit into.
鉛筆？
この真ん中に線引いて。
ここ？
うん。ゆっくり回しながら回して。It's great that someone wanted to have a go and help me out again. And the second one was done in the same manner too. I then worked out where the rack should be hung. I wanted to be able to hang the hand saws on the bottom hanger between the saws hang on the top hanger. I worked out which hole on the pegboard should be used by placing some saws on the top rack. And here is the final result of how my hand saws are stored now. I'm really happy with the design. It can hold all of my existing hand saws and more in future. It's space saving, none of them fall out on their own, and it is very easy to use. When I need a saw, I just have to gently push it upward, and the saw gets released. I also love the fact that they were made with some scrap wood. Very nice. So there you have it, a self-locking handsaw rack made with some scrap plywood. I think it was a great project, but for some reason someone has a different opinion about it.